A week after Dante sent his letter to Staples, he received a letter back from the company apologizing for the mistake.
DeStefano says after 20 years in office, people are going to have their opinions about him, good or bad. According to the website projectonstudentdebt.org, 64% or more than half of Connecticut college students graduate with some student loan debt. The average amount of that debt, more than $28,000.
Things are a little fishy in Milford this weekend. That's because the 39th annual Oyster Festival started today. News 8's Stephanie Simone found out why it's been shucking along all these years.
An extra hour was added to tonight's meeting, but that still wasn't enough time for all the comments. Some people even saying they want to see the mayor resign.
Some voters say added security in schools is going to cost too much, while others say there is no price too high for safety.
We can tell you that the fossil store where this all happened is closed. The windows were covered in paper, and there was a security guard standing out front. All of this after a weekend burglary.
We also asked the candidates if they're getting enough sleep. All say that they are well rested and ready to sprint to the finish November 4th. In studio, Nneka Reel, WMUR News 9.
A 25-year-old man, they say he works at a local store around here. That's according to neighbors, a CVS store. I'm told that he also works at the El Kiosco store on the corner of this street here. People tell me that his uncle is the owner of that store, and tonight that uncle is by his nephew's side at Hartford Hospital. Now, this is still a very active scene here, and this is what we know so far. The scene is right here just off of Wethersfield Avenue in Hartford. Police say they arrived just after 7:30 tonight. A man was shot in the face inside of a home on Chapin Place. Now, somehow the victim was able to make it outside before collapsing on the ground.
There were a lot of people around here when he ran out on the street. Certainly it's a quiet street, and they obviously were alarmed and called 911. And again, he was taken by ambulance to Hartford Hospital.
Well, police say they do not have a description of the shooter. As for the victim, I'm told he is in critical condition tonight. The people I talked to on the scene here say that he is a good, hardworking man. Of course, we are still gathering information about this shooting in Hartford. Still a very active scene here. Stay with News 8 and Good Morning Connecticut tomorrow for the latest. Live in Hartford, Nneka Reel, News 8. That's right, Jeff, and about 280,000 people use Metro North every day. That's during the weekday. There are still thousands who use it over the weekend. I'm going to step out of the way so that you can see the train derailment behind us here in Bridgeport. This morning, the National Transportation Safety Board is taking over the investigation into this massive train derailment. 60 people hurt, 4 seriously injured, 2 in critical condition at last check. Metro North train service again suspended between South Norwalk and New Haven until further notice. Amtrak says that they have operated limited service between Boston and New Haven. Those service between New York and New Haven still suspended indefinitely. The FBI was on scene here last night. They are treating this as a crime scene, though officials, including Governor Malloy, say that they have no reason to believe that this was anything more than an accident. Now, this is what happened. The MTA says the crash happened in an area where 2 of the 4 tracks were already out of service because of work that was being done on overhead wires. An eastbound train derailed at the Bridgeport-Fairfield line around 6 last night, colliding into a westbound train traveling from New Haven to Grand Central. A total 700 passengers on board both trains. Now back live here in Bridgeport, where you can see the train still on the track. We're told that this is a newer model train, so that should, of course, be a part of the investigation. Again, 60 people injured, 4 seriously hurt, 2 in critical condition. We are live in Bridgeport. Nneka Reel, News 8. 9 hours. That is how long police have been on scene here at this home on Berkshire Road in Sandy Hook. A neighbor tells us she heard a loud sound just before 9 o'clock this morning, and then police swarmed the area. They blocked the home off. State Police Major Crimes Unit also on scene here. State police tell us that they are investigating a home invasion. However, they are not saying much more than that. However, a neighbor tells us that police came to her door and said that they were investigating a potential sexual assault. I did ask Newtown Police about that, but they say they cannot confirm nor deny that. Now, a little bit about this home. We're told that it is a 2-family home. The top unit, according to a neighbor, has been unoccupied for a few months. The bottom unit is occupied by a woman and a teenage girl, possibly her daughter. Again, police still on scene here, major crimes. This home still blocked off here on Berkshire Road in Sandy Hook. Now, police, all they will say at this point is that they are looking for a dark colored sedan, a newer model sedan that was traveling in the area of Berkshire Road and I-84 at a high rate of speed around 9 o'clock this morning. So if you happen to be in the area and see that car, give police a call. We will continue to cover this story and bring you the latest tonight at 10 and 11. For now, live in Sandy Hook, Nneka Reel, News 8. Dante James is in kindergarten and knows his ABCs. So he noticed immediately there was a problem with this composition book from Staples.
I looked in over here and there wasn't a W because I saw a space and I was like, what?
What with a capital W? The kindergartners at New Haven's Beecher Elementary School needed composition books with all of the letters of the alphabet. So Dante wrote to Staples himself.
Hi, my name is Dante James, and I am in kindergarten. I learned to write W's, and you didn't have W in the alphabet.
A week after Dante sent his letter to Staples, he received a letter back from the company apologizing for the mistake.
The company promised to add the missing W and thanked Dante with a $5 gift card. At just 5 years old, Dante is an advanced reader. His mom, who is also one of his teachers, says she learns from Dante all the time.
Because he's so smart and, you know, he loves to read, and for this to just happen is like in a second. So I'm very proud of him.
Dante is proud of himself too, wondering where W went and righting the wrong.
Why do we need W?
Because that's how the alphabet goes.
Simple as WXYZ. In New Haven, Nneka Reel, News 8.
That apartment fire sent people jumping for their lives. News 8's Noel Gardner joins us live on scene. Noel, what can you tell us? State police are looking for a car stolen from Stafford Springs yesterday. Police say they responded to a call of a robbery on Virginia Lane. When they arrived, they observed a 2011 gray Dodge Ram 1500 pickup that had been taken from the home, as well as multiple electronics and other household items. Officials are still looking for suspects. Anyone with any information should contact state police. A 13-year-old boy is in the hospital after his bike T-boned the side of an oncoming car in Meriden. Police say the boy was traveling north on Twist Street yesterday when he collided with the passenger side door of a car traveling east on Pratt Street. The boy was sent to the hospital with injuries to his chest and head. The driver is okay, but the accident is still being looked into. An accident that caused the Merritt Parkway to close last night has left 2 men dead. According to accident reports from state police, Peter Marino of Middletown struck the motorcyclist Bruce Anderson while traveling behind him near exit 59 on Route 15, ejecting Anderson from the motorcycle. Marino continued traveling north where he veered off the road, crashing into multiple trees. Both men died from their injuries. Another serious car crash, this time in Branford overnight. Police say they arrived on Housley Avenue to find a car smashed into a tree and engulfed in flames with a passenger stuck inside. The passenger was rescued and taken to Yale New Haven Hospital along with the driver. The passenger was considered to be in very serious condition, but no word tonight on her condition. Well, switching gears now, we have John Pearson in with a look and an update on Westport in the Little League World Series. Hey, John.